Hey there, Aquarius! Welcome back to my channel. If you enjoy my readings, please be sure to like and subscribe, and if this reading resonates with you, please be sure to leave me a comment and let me know. Alright, so today we've got a little something special at the end of the reading for those who stay to the end. And I went ahead and pulled all the cards, so we'll have a little bit more time at the end. So for what's crossing you, we've got the Queen of Pentacles, which is an earth sign, and this one is associated with Taurus. Very generous person, very motherly. Put your health first, okay? An entrepreneur, very talented, eats food from their own garden, and nurturing type of personality, always ready to help others succeed so that you can also receive. Focus inward. Very prosperous in the domesticated area of life. All right, and for what's crossing you, now this is actually crossing you, so you may have a situation with someone who in this motherly sense, something might be cropping up as an issue in that department. So let's take a look at your narcissist card. So this says cluster A, paranoid personality disorder, suspicion of infidelity, distrustfulness, cameras, privacy, emotional, unresponsiveness by the narcissist, boredom, novelty, and devaluation. NPD, which is narcissistic personality disorder, is rejection is planned when the rejection is because of the narcissist that can no longer control their partner. All right, so for the oracle card that goes with that narcissist card, we've got write down what you want and dress for success, scripting for manifesting. So this has to do with, it's kind of like laying out a plan for your future, what you really want. And they say the more times that you write something down, the more likely it is that you will be able to remember it when the time comes. So for your immediate past, we've got the Knight of Swords reversed, which is a clever liar. It says defend yourself with the proper trail. Paper trail. A paper trail. Oh, you have a trickster on your hands. With no responsibility. They have no personal responsibility. A man or a woman on a mission. Negative effects of the struggle. Tunnel vision. Be careful for impulsiveness. Also, you may feel a need for independence, a hidden agenda. All right, so this is in your past, and your narcissist card says how to react. Do not argue back. Okay, wait, let me read the front side first. Control issues. So you may be dealing with a control freak. Narcissists cannot handle if they are not in control. Controlling the narrative, enslaved by control issues, bound by a cold heart, bound by fear, bound by the need to always be right, and bound by the inability to be wrong. All right, so it says how to react. Do not argue back. Freedom is choice, and that is your choice to walk away. Do not have binary thinking, which is either black or white. It's got to be this way or it's got to be that way. So avoid that binary thinking and avoid being a narcissist by being truly free. Let go of control. Let yourself cry. Admit that you're wrong and let others win. All right, that's your recent past. And that might have caused a little bit of strife, according to your oracle card. All right, so in your current and present situation, we have Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. and it's showing that they are juggling. It's showing the Two of Pentacles, showing that they're juggling all their responsibilities, and you're whistling while you work. In other words, you're trying to be happy while you're at work. You don't want to just go to work and balance and juggle and all this, but you want to cope with the demands, refusing to let change throw you for a loop. Okay, so things are going to change, and you have to learn how to control it. All right, and then your narcissist card does not panic, low neuroticism. So you may feel a lot of panic if you have neurotic tendencies, but if you're dealing with a narcissist who does not have any kind of neurotic tendencies, they're definitely not going to show any kind of weakness. Then you might be dealing with a narcissist. And it shows here that your oracle card says your cups will be overflowing. Imagination, dreams, and delusions. It says you need to plan a romance. In other words, don't just let it come and crop up in your life. Plan it. All right, so for your future, we've got the Star card, which is the Aquarian card, and I love this card. This is always good whenever you get this in your final section here in your future, because it's hope, it's spirituality, it's representing renewal and serenity, inspiration, blessed by the universe. All right, so you're in the right direction, just keep going. All right, and your narcissist card is obsessive compulsive disorder. All right, so obsessive compulsive disorder can definitely help you to reach your goals, but if you let it go too far, it can stifle you. Or if you have someone on your team who is obsessive compulsive, then it could definitely slow you down, because they get so focused on the details that they don't actually get the work done. So for your future, you have quartz. You can clear your chakras with quartz crystals. All right, so for those of you who stayed to the end, I have a little bit of information about narcissism and your relationships and how to deal with it and how to overcome it. All right, so Dr. Gottman is a relationship expert, and I was watching a video by Dr. Romney who suggested that this is true. Okay, so the 4 horsemen of narcissism, 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. Okay, so this is the apocalypse of your relationship if you're with a narcissist, or if you are a narcissist. I think this one takes 2 to tango. Okay, so so the first step in this horrible cycle that is hard to break free from is criticism. So that's the first step in the cycle. So it starts with criticism, and then the defensiveness kicks in. So that's your second horseman. And then the third horseman is contempt. All right, and this one usually comes to both. So one criticizes, the other defends, and then they're both got contempt for each other. And then stonewalling. So then at that point, once they've stonewalled, they don't want to talk anymore, they don't want to work it out, they want to communicate. That's pretty much the end of the relationship. If you can't get past that point, then that's it, it's done, it's a done deal. So so what you want to do is avoid these at all costs. You're gonna have, so I did actually, what I did was I made a deck of narcissist cards. On one side of the card, it has, the tendencies, narcissistic tendencies, vulnerable narcissistic traits, things of that nature. And then on the other side, it has how to deal with these psychological disorders and how to react to them. Of course, everyone is different, and no one is going to have the exact same traits or the exact same situation, but it'll give you an idea, just like the, lump of clay. The artist they have to mold the clay, and no matter how you teach them, it's going to come out a little bit different every time. So whenever you're molding your own situation, everyone's going to have different issues and everyone's going to have different situations, but how you take it into your own hands is how you can change your future, okay? So, I hope this information has helped you. If so, please be sure to like and subscribe, as well as hit the bell for notifications so that you can see when my videos are coming out. And also, I have very few subscribers, so any subscribers would be genuinely appreciated. All right, y'all come back and see me next week.